Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here. We're in Alliance War. This is war number 3, final one of week 1, and we are up against L Legend, and this is a pretty good matchup. For my assignment of this war, I'm going all the way up path 1, and first we have a rank 3 yellow jacket, and when I was assigned this, I had basically either Doom or Torch to use on this, and I said, hey, do you want me to use Doom or do you want me to use Torch? And my alliance mates, are you crazy? Why would you use Doom? Well, Doom technically can take yellow jacket. You can spam special ones to drain, which will keep down his charges, but I'm just going to go in with Thing. Going to try to avoid blocking, getting hit, doing any of that. When the arc overload is up, just kind of play a little bit passive, let them regen, no big deal. And then afterwards, get all my parries in and dex that L1. So I'm really comfortable dexing the special one, as long as you're not doing a full 5-hit combo. The spacing for that I feel is pretty simple and standard. I'm going to hit him with a big special 2. We are able to place a stagger on him, which is nice because that prevents the regen on that one. And then as far as like this fight goes, do need to be careful with his charges. Right now he's at 52. If he gets up to 100 or more, that's when he can go into that meltdown mode. And if you touch him, you will take major damage, even blocking. So you can dance around like this, kind of like arc overload. But yeah, so here we're going to parry. We get off another big L2, get some power back. I do have the power back boost on, I believe. Yeah, I do have the 200% science and 8% special boost, so that is helping. He's only up to 57 charges, so his charges are going up pretty slow. Every time you use a special, that's when it can go up, and every time you hit him as well. So you can see, I think I'm going to throw a special 2 here, and for whatever reason, I threw that a little bit late. I didn't think I was late, but he dexed out of it, but because it was unblockable, because I had enough rock stacks, I was able to still hit him with it, and then we finished him off with a special 1. And yeah, very clean fight, not super fast by any means, but yeah, Thing smashing and doing his thing. Then we're going up on node 13. This is the Masochism and Indomitable node. We got a white Magneto here. I also had a Indestructible boost on, because I have so many boosts right now, so I'm using them. And the parry, he consumes that, and then from here on out, when that Masochism timer comes up, I'm going to extend my combo to make sure I end with a medium so that I can disable it. That allows me to get parries in without having to worry about him going unstoppable. And there we do go into Flame On and get a bunch of Novas on, so that doesn't disable the Masochism, but he throws a special, we get a big sting. I throw my special 2. And he's dead. So super fast fight. Torch just absolutely melts Magneto's, and that's like pretty much perfect matchup right there. And then next up we got node 20. This has the Strike, Counter, Fury, Armor, and Power Drain. I'm going with Doom. I don't have that Indestructible boost up anymore, but not a big deal. I was only really concerned with having that available for the yellow jacket fight, just as like a safety net. And Doom, I'm just going to try to manage my Strike, Counter, Fury combos, throw the specials, and I will eventually end up building up to special 2. I'm going to try to make sure I don't get too many Furies. This Corvus is a rank 3. Even the hits into the block are fairly decent. But Doom's a tank, and we're just going to finish this off. Once we get to an L2, we get a decent amount of incinerate damage off. Now, probably could have just built up to the special 2 initially, and got a ton of damage off, but it worked out. This probably isn't the quickest kill, but we do get this Corvus down fairly easily. It's gonna just be just over a minute, and there he goes. So 70 seconds, not too bad. Doom gets down that fight pretty easy. Corvus just had to be careful with the shocks, you know, not having those if I knocked him down and come back up and the glaive consumed it. Then there's this long shot fight. I really wanted to take this fight, but I haven't been assigned this fight for a while with Thing because I died once last season to Professor X. I want my revenge. I'll get it someday soon. And then we're going to section 2. This is the E.M.P. modification aspect of evolution, bubble shield, and burden of might. So I do put on a power start 1 boost because I was planning on trying to get to a special 2. And he goes straight into the heavy, and I dex out late, and the burden of might consumes the power start 1 boost. So I just big freaking waste. Now this does have the Untouchables defensive tactic active, so you can see when I do miss on Professor X, he is going to get that passive power gain, so I do need to be aware of that. And here I just keep getting hit into the block. I have him at 9 charges now, so I do need to be careful that I don't miss a parry and get hit into the block a lot, because he will do a lot of damage, you know, don't want to get hit in the face. So here we go in, we trigger his phase again, hit the miss, which gives him more power. He's you know, fully charged up, so his specials are costing less power. And here we go, back to normal. We're gonna get a heavy knockdown, and then coming up here, I think on this next combo, I do think I'd get the burden, the bubble shield and the burden of might stuff, or the bubble shield here. So I'm trying to bait an attack to get the unblockable gone. There, the unblockable is gone now. Now I'm going to hit him. He's going to get the power gain from the falter miss. Yeah, it's kind of an annoying fight because I don't throw off. I think I just had the one special one. Oh, yeah, right there. So I thought I parried and I was going in for an attack, and he just I missed. He throws his special. I take quite a bit of damage. Now he's gonna falter again. So here I just got to the point where I'm like, I'm just gonna get my combos in when I can and dex the special ones, and I'm just basically counting on that I won't ever be able to get to special 1 because all the specials and then the falter power gains, and I just, you know, I just keep triggering dex too much. So it is what it is. It's a longer fight. He gets the power gain again from the falter miss, and yeah, besides that one missed parry into the medium, and he hit me with that, this fight went okay. I mean, it definitely went way longer than I was expecting it to, but because, you know, I just have to bait out a lot of specials, because I go in there and hit into his phase. I just don't want to push him to special 3 by accident through that passive power gain. Here we're going to give it to him again. I mean, it's not a ton of power, but I was just playing super safe. Better safe than sorry. Here I was thinking that I could get to a special 1 and then steal it, but we already kill him. So, and maybe that's what I should have done, was try to get to a special 1 and steal some big power, but I wanted to get to that special 2 at the beginning and I totally blew it. But that's right, we do get the full attack bonus. Now we're going up path 1 again, node 30. This has the Vigor and the Indomitable. Going in with Doom. He is shock immune, not bleed immune. And this fight is a little bit slower as well. I do have the Mystic boost on that I put on for the Professor X fight. I just have Doom for these 2 fights here, and I'm gonna block bait heavies to counter. Not gonna try to stun him, although I probably could have, should have. I'm not really gonna worry too much about the regen from the Vigor. I will eventually get to a special that I don't damage him. I'm gonna get to a special 3, but I am not going to build enough power, I think. I don't know, I do. here we go. We do throw special 3 with 2+ bars. I am late on the special, and then we're gonna steal a bunch, and then I'm not sure I throw the special 2 right away. I can't remember. I think I do. So we're gonna do a medium, medium, light, 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 medium. Oh yeah, so I remember Mystic Dispersion almost messed me up big time there. That arc overload fell off. Here I'm just going in with light attacks to steal power, and then we're gonna try this again. I think it was the Mystic Dispersion and the power back. I almost pushed myself to where I was going to push him to L3, and I would have been at L2. Would have been a nightmare because I'm sure his special 3 would have just wrecked me. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I would have survived it. I'm boosted pretty decent, so here I'm gonna shorten up my combo a little bit. We steal, and then we're gonna light him up with the special 2. He's already in his frenzy mode, so those incinerates were gonna stick. And yeah, we get the solo fairly clean, but not exactly how I planned it. And then here we go. We're gonna put on a power start 1 boost here. Check to make sure that the flame on gets activated. And the name of the game here is Parry Light. I do have max petrify, so he's gonna gain 30% less power under the stun. The parries are gonna build up the smolder, keep my temperature up. Gonna make sure I try not to dex, and I'm just gonna build up to a special 2, and he's gonna die. So he's already taken quite a bit of the damage here, and I'm going to build up right below his special 1, do a full combo into the special 2. We do trigger the buffet from the synergy from the fury that I get with Ding, but we stun him, go right back into a full combo, special 1, dead, Doom, bye bye, see you later. That's how I've handled that fight numerous times that I've faced Doom there. It's an excellent method to make sure it's just super easy. And then we got a Venom on Chitinous Thorns, buffet, strike counter combat power rate, and we still do have that power start 1 boost on. So I'm going to try to manage my combo here at the beginning as best I can. We're going to build up to a special 2. And I probably should have blocked a few more times to convert more Furies. But you can see that I am building up Furies as I hit him because he does have an armor up. I am getting bled, but I'm immune to it. But that's helping me build up my Furies. There I throw off the special 1. We do get 1 suppression on me. And then I think I build up to 1 more special 1. And throw that off before the suppressions kind of get out of control to where I'm not going to be able to get enough power to keep getting specials. And then we just go Thing smashing. But yeah, why does Thing work here? Thing is probably one of the better counters for this node now. Warlock is good, but Warlock won't work for this Venom very well because of all the buffs, and the more buffs that the opponent has, the shorter the infection time is. So Thing is immune to nullify, so buffet doesn't ever happen. You don't have to ever worry about that. You can dex, you can dance around, do whatever you want. Thing's damage builds up pretty decent. Now it builds up better with Torch on the team because once you hit 20 rock stacks, the next like parry that would give you 5 rock stacks automatically converts into Furies instead of having to let that timer wait out. So it's nice. Thing and Torch, man, they just pair together so well. There, that's the last special 1, and it ends up taking out that Venom. So Thing is a great counter because he can bypass the Chitinous Thorns when he has that armor up. And it's kind of interesting, last night after I took out that Venom, I went and actually saw the Venom Carnage movie. It was actually pretty good. Enjoyed it. And then after the movie was over, all my boosts had fallen off, and we're going into this Airwalker Rage fight. It's got extend and return policy. So I just put on an invulnerability boost just because I wasn't, I've fought Airwalker plenty of times in like arena and questing, and I know that Doom just absolutely wrecks him. He can't get armor broken, so he can't convert those Dark Tides into the passives and get the damage, which is really nice. But I just felt like, I don't know, better safe than sorry. I've never really fought him in war, that I can remember. Maybe once, but definitely not on this node. And I was, I read over his abilities and I was thinking, like, am I overlooking something? Because this fight just seems like it'd be too easy and simple. And it pretty much was. You're gonna see I pretty much end with full health. The Dark Tide debuff is going to heal me with willpower, and then I'm just gonna try to bait this guy's specials and dash back, watch it, retaliate. I think I do get him a heavy towards the end, but my whole game plan was spam special ones, do a lot of light attacks to help control his power, and get to special 2, incinerate him. We do trigger a Rage Fury here or there. I'm just blocking the special ones. There's no reason to try to dex it. I can dex it, but you can see, like, I'm at full health and I'm just planning on blocking pretty much everything. So when we get to one more special one, he does get those power gains from the return policy. But with Hazarath up, you can really just control the fight and do a lot of light attacks. And I think I do a heavy here. Yeah. And I should have probably just done it one more time, but with him being shocked. But we finished him off, full health. And that's all the fights that I had on the war. I did want to take this Guardian fight as well with Torch, but it wasn't my assignment. And then last up, I'm just going to showcase our boss fight. It did not go as planned. I guess we had a little bit of miscommunication as what the expectation was for this. So this is McLeod33. He actually has a channel where he's been showing all of his Alliance War stuff, so go check him out. And if you want to see this in better quality, you can go check out his channel. But this is just a video transfer through line, so it's like 720p. But we went with a Power Start 1 boost, and the miscommunication here was McLeod thought, one, you got to get to special 3, activate all the blessings, and then you can just start to go to town. And we said, spam the special 2s after you get that special 3, and with the special 3, you do activate the protection buff. And basically you can't take more than 15% damage, so he eats that special 3 there. But you're going to see that he just keeps pushing him and basically block baiting out openings, which is going to cause him to not throw specials. And he probably should have thrown a special 2 there, didn't. He does throw a special 3 here. It's going to give him more power. The fight seems to be going just fine, but you're going to see where it goes wrong, and it goes wrong really quick. Nova, he's not baiting out any specials, which is what I would have been baiting out special ones. But he's going in, and he has that protection buff up, but it falls off right there, and it's right before he throws the special 3. And you need that green protection buff up to mitigate damage. He loses that, and it's a one-shot KO. He did go back in and take him out. We lost an attack bonus there. We lost our battle group 4-1. It was not a good war for us, at least BG2. And look at that, we lost 7-5. Really close war. We had unfortunate deaths on our side in our battle group, which I think we could have easily cleaned up 2 fights. Due to various other reasons, and we would have won based on time. But yeah, we lost. It's our first loss of the season. We're 2-1 now. As far as my war goes, again, I had 8 fights, 8 kills, 0 deaths. On the season, I'm 17 fights in, 17 kills, no deaths, so I'm doing all right. Our alliance as a whole is doing great. 2-1. It's not a bad week. It's always good to come out with a winning record. And as far as our ranking goes, we are in Masters, ranked number 12 overall, which is pretty awesome. And here we'll take a quick look at the leaderboard right now as it stands after week 1. We got Kenobi at number 1, AGT Graphite at number 2, Paulo number 3, And here's what the first bracket in Masters looks like. There's Legion, who we just lost to. They're number 5 overall. And then there we are, number 12 overall in Masters, and that second, number 2 in that second Masters bracket. And yeah, well, hopefully we can stay there, scroll through and show the rest of the landings. I'm going to be doing some stuff with some data with Alliance Wars this season, so I'm just capturing a bunch of the scores, and as well as the Alliance War ratings and stuff. I'm gonna do some things, do some math with it, and see if I can come up with some interesting numbers that aren't really generally available. And I'll be posting those, I think, along with my buddies in my Alliance, Mon Alapan. He does a Alliance War like matchup calculator thing. I think I'm gonna try to integrate some of that stuff into that, and it should be interesting. But yeah, thanks for watching, fellas, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.